In what is yet another example of extreme projection, a neo-Nazi who claimed to be fighting against, in his words, drag queen pedo scum, was arrested and arraigned for possession of child pornography.
Whoopsie.
So this is Stephen Thomas Ferreira, who is reportedly a member of the Nationalist Social Club, the NSC, which is a neo-Nazi organization. He was arrested on May 24th in Portsmouth, Rhode Island. The police department there had conducted an investigation after receiving a tip that the 34-year-old former corporal in the Marine Corps Reserve was allegedly in possession of images of child sexual abuse. So upon conducting a search warrant at his home, police seized a number of electronic devices which allegedly revealed Ferreira had possessed images of sexually explicit conduct between kids. So, I mean, it's kiddie porn, okay? Here's the thing. It's always projection with these people. Once again, the NSC is like, we're gonna go after the drag queens because they're grooming children. These are the pedos. And it turns out, no, it's that guy. Shocker. Shocker. Now, once again, not a drag queen, but a literal white right-wing neo-Nazi white supremacist. Because of course it is. It's always them. Last year, NSC leader Christopher Hood said it in a voice message in the group's Telegram channel, quote, obviously our government is going to do anything about these invaders or the drag queens or Antifa or Black Lives Matter. This is in our hands. And the only thing that's stopping us from eliminating these factions is us and our inability to get with the program. Well, perhaps you were, your members were too busy jerking off at their computers to horrible images of abuse. Just a thought. Just a thought. Maybe it's the fact that, these people, they engage in this and yet hate themselves so much for it that they project outward and they're like, well, we're gonna go after these guys that I'm actually one of. Oh, okay. But look, I love that they failed, okay? Nothing makes me happier than when a chud like this gets himself in trouble. It's literally taking the predators off the street. They just happen to be. It's funny because, they want to take the predators off the street. And then, well, they do by messing up. It's great. Look, I'll 100% take drag queens, Antifa, and Black Lives Matter over the neo-Nazis every single day of the week. You know why? It's because they're not good people. Okay? These are not good people. And that's when they're not looking at CP. They become even worse when they are. Look, they lie, they smear people who are drag performers and say, oh, they're grooming the children. They're the predators, they're the bad people. No, that's not true. That's not true. Okay? The vast majority of child predators happen to be white cisgendered men. And right-wingers. Okay? It is very often that these people are extremely right-wing, like this guy who's a literal white nationalist, and they're doing the grooming. And you know what? And there's a reason. If they don't, their ideology dies. Anybody who's mature, anybody who's grown up, grows out of this ridiculous ideology of white nationalism and neo-Nazism. Anybody who's able to see reality knows that neo-Nazis and white supremacists are some of the dumbest, most hateful people on the planet. And we shouldn't be surprised that a lot of them do projection